Hey there, friends and enemies, Joper here again, and today we got the Lords of the Fallen gameplay teaser trailer, and I am very excited about this game. I know there were some people that say the first one was underwhelming, but I actually enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to everything we've seen so far from the Lords of the Fallen. It looks like it could be very, very good, and the vibes are just immaculate to me, so I'm ready to jump in and check the trailer out with you guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Holy Aureus, giver of life and light.
The fingies.
And radiance, we trust.
This looks great so far, by the way.
Souls with grace, our hearts with hope. And guide our path eternal. Turn our gaze from what lies beyond your eyes.
I like the duality of the two worlds.
When the shadows reign, arm us with your golden splendor. So that together, may we vanquish the darkness.
I'm really interested to see how it plays out in the gameplay.
We walk.
Yeah, that's fire. Okay. Environments are great. Well, let's look at some boss fights here. Dark and tortured. Yeah, that thing looks sick.
Vanquish the darkness. The Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, I'm in. I thought they gave us release date, but it looks not. So yeah, this looks sick. I'm in. The only downside for me personally is that I'm not great at these games, so I would love a co-op option, like even like Elden Ring, where I can summon somebody to help me out with these bosses. But I'm probably going to battle my way through it regardless, just because the game looks so cool. I'm very interested to see more how it's going to shake up at full launch, how the progression is going to work. But as I've learned from Elden Ring, you don't need a lot of information heading into the game. This one, I want a little bit more reassurances just because of the last one and the mixed reception there. But overall, I think going in semi-blind is kind of good, and having a lot of things for you to explore and uncover is a good idea from the developers. So we'll see how they handle that. The aesthetics are absolutely insane. Lots of bosses, lots of wild locations, kind of changing landscape depending on if you're in one world or the other, which is very cool. I like that a lot. And then ultimately, it's going to come down to the boss fights, the skill sets you get. There doesn't look to be as many ways to fight as something like Elden Ring either, like as far as abilities and weapon types and all that kind of stuff. So because of that, you're going to have to hopefully find what your own creative ways to take on these various bosses. And yeah, look at this. This looks wild. It's going to be very gory, very bloody, very violent, and I think that could be very, very good. So I'm excited to see how this game actually turns out. I'd love to see a little bit more about the progression from the player side. The bosses, again, look phenomenal. Very, very well done. Hopefully the combat with them is different enough. Like, the nice thing again about like Elden Ring, and we've seen it from Dark Souls games and stuff like that, is the play styles of the various bosses are all so different that every challenge feels unique and isn't like, okay, I've learned the moves of this boss, so I know the moves of all the bosses going forward. It's like, no, every time you jump into a new one, you got to learn the attacks, the timing, the parrying, all that kind of good stuff. And that's what I'm hopeful about this game. I'm really, really curious how it's going to pan out, because I'd love to see the Lords of the Fallen be a success and we get more games in this genre that are bangers. So hopefully that is the case. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this game from the looks of it so far in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I'll definitely be posting more Lords of the Fallen gameplay and all that kind of good stuff heading up to launch and then through it. So I appreciate all your support. My name is Jopa. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.